So I know my opinion does not matter, but I'm just going to ramble about Crimson Desert because it's the game a lot of people are talking about right now, and I'm going to give my opinion on it. And I'll try to make it quick, but I think it's about time that we've had a large, deep, open world adventure game that isn't like a Souls-like or trying to just be Skyrim. And people talk about this one and they think like when they first see it like, oh, it's Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's very much what it looks like. Game that sticks out like this, a game that has had so many people confused and talking about it, because even though they've shown a lot of the game and they've talked about it a lot, there's been a lot of interviews, a lot of people have played it at preview events, but there's still so many people that just talk about the game that we don't even know what it is a lot of the time. It's interesting because with a lot of games, they typically show things like trailers and gameplay overviews and all these preview events and stuff, and yet we know what they are, and I feel like the Crimson Desert, we know what it is. Like, it's just a large action and adventure game. It is what it is. It's not trying to be anything super special. It's just trying to be a video game. And I think we need to appreciate that because a lot of the time video games come out and they're trying to be these big, grandiose Baldur's Gate 3 like deep games. And don't get me wrong, I like that. But the thing is, you have to balance a lot of that because if you have a huge open world, just a lot of talking and babbling can get kind of old, especially when it's just a lot of dialogue options that don't really lead anywhere and just kind of give the illusion of choice. Now, plenty of times, it's been said that Crimson Desert isn't an RPG, and in a lot of ways it isn't. It doesn't have those typical systems that a lot of RPG games have, like this one. One of my favorites, Kingdom Come Deliverance, has very deep, role play elements like skill checks and different skills you level up. There's in-depth potion crafting and just a lot of immersive systems. Whereas Crimson Desert seems like it's much more arcadey and just a video game that's going to let you have fun in a big open world. And I just think it's about time we had something like that because it's been a while. It's very much in the same vein as Breath of the Wild. It's not going to be a super deep story and rich narrative. Not that there won't be a narrative, there will be a narrative, but it's going to be more portrayed to you through like just books and things that you hear from the NPCs. And like, I don't think it's going to be like The Witcher, which is what a lot of people want. Yeah, it's in the same vein as Breath of the Wild, where it's this narrative that is given to you through context clues in the environment and in the world. And I think with this game, they're going for the story being your adventure, being your gameplay, being how you progress through the world. It will have moments in the story, I think, where you will get those bits, but it's really there just to get you from point A to point B. And now that we've seen a lot of these overview videos, we kind of know a bit more about the game. And back to the narrative. With a game like this, it's obviously a narrative is not easy. Coming up with a whole cohesive story that you follow along with, it's not easy. But Kingdom Come Deliverance, for example, is a much more constrained game. You're not flying around on a dragon. You're not riding around in like a mech. So it's much easier to tell the narrative through the world. You're getting into fighting tournaments. You're riding bears, wolves, dragons. You're in a mech. There's 3 other characters that we've seen you can play as from time to time, which is pretty cool and unexpected, honestly. but a lot of people are just concerned with the story. And I don't know, I like a good story, but for a game like this, I feel it's not as needed because the game is its systems. Because with a game like Just Cause, people often talk about the story. With a game like Just Cause, it is very much just a video game. It's just trying to be a game where you turn your brain off and just blow stuff up. The story doesn't matter in a game like Just Cause. And I think with a game like Crimson Desert, they're kind of going for a kind of in between thing, but we don't know. And we'll have to wait and see when the game comes out, of course. People also have concerns about the game. I've seen people say the game looks like a Ubisoft game if Rockstar made it, or if Ubisoft actually gave a damn anymore and actually made a game with content. And the reason why I feel like people are scared of this game in particular is because games, we're so used to them coming out incomplete without any content, and this is the first time that a game has come out in a while that actually seems like it is concerned with being a game and not being just a shell. And that's just really good because this game actually just looks like a game, and people are afraid of that a lot of the time because it's like, well, where's the catch? And personally, I think that too. When we were first shown the game, I didn't believe it. I was like, this isn't real. This is all pre-rendered. And lo and behold, it isn't. We see the overviews. We see the gameplay over the past 5 months or to a year even. People have played it, and it seems pretty solid. So we'll see what it's like when it comes out, because it's make or break for them. This is their second game. Their first one being Black Desert, obviously, which I don't have a lot of experience with, but from what I know, that one is decently optimized and runs okay, and people enjoy it. I mean, it's had its rough patches from what I've heard, but who knows? This is a single player game. It's their first time trying it, so let's see if those skills that they've learned can translate. And yeah, that was kind of my quick two bullshit cents on this game. And I don't know, I guess we'll see what it's like when it comes out, because a lot of people are ranting and raving about it and really looking forward to it. So who knows? We'll see. Will it be a smash hit, or will it be a cyberpunk at launch and just be a total broken mess? Because I do foresee bugs. I do foresee performance issues. But I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?